The people who wear this much Lycra to cycle to work are fooling themselves because they're pretending they're exercising more than they are.
When you do straight acting, it's very disconcerting, can I just say?
It's a matter of sex with his father-in-law. How straight is it?
I really fancy my mother-in-law. Is that normal?
Ooh, great problem. Don't look now. It's another episode of Wanging On, the leading podcast in mediocre advice with me, Graham Norton, and punch-drunk Maria McErlane. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm getting energy up.
Okay. I do need some. I do apologize.
You apologise, why?
Well, if I cycle,
yes.
I do arrive quite sweaty and then can't be bothered to do anything about it. So I just sit here quite sweaty.
I've got some powder, and also the sweat has dried, so it probably smells nice.
Okay, that's
now.
good. Lovely. That's worked out very well. Crispy host of podcast. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you very much. I am all good. I was just thinking.
Were you? No, I'm interested.
I know. It's a dangerous game.
What's grinding your gears?
No, it's not grinding my gears. I was just thinking, with all these kind of like...
Were you reflecting?
I was just kind of...
When did this...
Shush now, and I will tell you.
Were you on a chaise longue?
On the chaise longue. Who was that, wet leg?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway, a thought struck you.
A thought struck me. With all of these kind of animations that are hitting because it's summer and got to take the kids, all the animations, the Minions, Toy Story, blah, 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 all the animals animated. I was thinking, have we anthropomorphized too far? Because the other day, on my shutters, big spider's web, obviously. Catch all the flies. Yum, yum, yum for the spiders.
Hasn't been cleaned for months. That's what I'm hearing.
I know, I do kind of shush it away whenever I see it. But then the other day, I had the shutters closed and I saw the two big spiders. Big. I'm talking like black, fat bodies with like stick-like legs and the antennae. I mean, These were not... friendly spiders is what I'm trying to say. And then I thought, oh my God, there's two of them. Surely they must fight. Oh no, maybe they're husband and wife or partners. And all of those little things.
Equal rights for all.
Equal rights. Or they could be, gay spiders, husband and husband,
Still
wife.
Fighting for their rights.
Yeah, exactly. And in lots of little tiny black things on the windowsill, must be eggs, more spiders coming. And I was thinking, once upon a time, probably 20 years ago, I would have just smished those, or like this is how I smushed them. I go, yeah! In case I hadn't smushed it quite. Yeah. But now, obviously, no smushing. No smushing, no, you deserve to live there. Now we have to share the planet, blah, blah, blah.
It's your house, though, surely.
Yeah, it is my house, but they deserve to be part of it, and they get flies, and they're doing good for the environment. And so I left them, the big black... And then in the nighttime, I was thinking, what are they doing now? What are they doing now?
Are you on any medication at the moment?
Do you think there is something wrong with me?
Yes. Yeah. If you wrote into "Am I weird?" I'd be kind of like nice to you.
Yeah.
Kind of like, oh, that's sweet, but no, you must stop this now.
Yeah.
Because in the end, they're just some spiders in your house. If you want to leave them to catch some flies, fine.
Yeah.
But if you've got people coming over, have a bit of a dust.
Thank you. If I hadn't have seen them, I wouldn't have anthropomorphized quite so much. I like them being there without me having to know. But now I've got the image of them in my head. Are they together? Are they working together on the web? All of that.
Yeah. I
don't want them to be there, is what I'm trying to say.
I think it's bad the way they stick eyes on everything now. Like chair, a picture of a chair will suddenly have eyes and suddenly the back of the chair can talk. And
so we're anthropomorphizing even inanimate objects.
Well, also, it's those ads where the thing you're going to eat is talking to you. Like the stick of butter is going, I'm delicious. And I'm like, shut up, you moron. Don't tell people you're lovely.
I really do like the great big googly eyes you can get, though.
Yes.
My friend had some the other day and we put them on. You can kind of stick them to your eyes and they're really massive. I think for our next bit of merch,
oh yes,
we should do googly eyes.
Yeah.
On pictures of us.
Just giant googly eyes.
For no apparent reason other than it's funny.
Yeah, they are funny. They are funny. But they make you believe things have feelings, which
Yes.
is that's the devil's work.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about my spiders. Although I may get one of my friends to just come and humanely release them.
I just have a feeling when you get home tonight,
Yeah.
you're just going to stand on them. You just go, what the fuck was I talking about? Making myself sound like an idiot. And then they'll be dead.
But then I won't be able to ever say it because I'll be cancelled.
No, you won't.
Spider killer.
Oh, we care too much, Maria.
I
we care too
know,
much.
I
It's
know.
why we do this podcast. We have so many feelings. Let's talk about feelings. Let's get to some problems in but a moment. Letter number 1. Come on, attack that envelope.
Come on, baby. Let's see what we got today. Dear Graham and Maria.
That's us.
It's come to the right place.
Yes,
That's good.
yes, they really have.
Absolutely love the show. You both get me through the work day. I've got a bit of a dilemma. I work in a medium-sized office with
for
only
fuck's
one
sake.
main...
Why do they keep writing to us? Why do they think we know anything about offices? Medium size, large, or small? Sorry, I'm listening. Keep going.
Yeah. With only one main meeting room. A few people cycle into work, which is great, but more and more of them are now drying their cycling tights in the meeting room. Cycling tights, inside out, crutch pad showing. Sometimes they put a heater pointing straight at it. The topic came up recently, and I jokingly said, I'm not quite close enough with my colleagues to be looking at their sweaty ball sack pads hanging up at work. Maybe a bit harsh. Unfortunately, I seem to have offended one colleague, and he hasn't cycled in since. Whoops. I don't want to discourage people from cycling, but surely the meeting room isn't the place to dry sweaty cycling gear. I'm not sure what to suggest. Am I being unreasonable? And that, bizarrely, is anonymous. I mean, this meeting room, presumably people are having meetings with clients. You and I don't work in offices, so we have no idea.
Yeah.
But I would have thought clients come into the meeting room, coffee for you, coffee, etc.
Nice biscuit.
Nice biscuit.
We went out specially.
Yeah.
I used the cafetiere.
What about a sweaty pad of crutch there? Would you like a little sniff of that? So, I mean, you don't want that in the meeting room. So there must be somewhere else that people can dry off their sweaty crutches.
Yes, I would have thought, well, the meeting room will be booked, won't there? Because someone will go, oh, can you get rid of the cycling gear? Because, our top client is popping in.
Yeah.
And I've got the fancy biscuits and the fancy coffees. I don't quite see... I mean, yes, it's not very nice to look at kind of laundry at work, but if it's sweaty or wet or whatever, they do need to dry it before they go home. So
Do they? It's only going to get sweaty again.
Oh, but no, putting on wet things is horrible. That's really bad.
I quite like it.
Yeah. But also, I cycle. I don't have, kind of ball sack pads.
I know, but people...
Do you?
That would reveal too much about my life. No, but I think, the mammals, the middle-aged men in Lycra,
Oh, yes.
have all the gear, and part of the gear, I mean, I do have some of these cycle leggings, which do have a kind of like chamois leather bit under the doodah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you obviously have not gone down that route.
Well, I remember years ago when I was a French exchange student.
Yes.
And,
Where did you exchange into France and somebody came to stay in Ireland? Is
Somebody came to Ireland first,
Okay.
then we went to France, and there was
that
much
the one
talk.
your mum killed?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, it's still there under the patio. We moved since.
Good. Oh, well done.
I know, we don't see him anymore. Anyway, there was much talk, tomorrow morning we're going to go cycling, a bit of velo, and fine. So I came down in the morning, jeans and T-shirt and stuff. Clippity-clop, they all came in
Proper cycling shoes.
proper Tour de France stuff. I was like, what the hell? I'd never seen the like. I was an Irish child. That only existed on television, like literally on the Tour de France.
I love that.
I know.
Did you take your Wellingtons
Yeah.
for the bogs of France?
Yeah, just in case. Just in case.
But yes, do you not find that you do get a sweaty undercarriage when you cycle?
I mean, look at me. I'm sweating now.
I don't want to think about what's going on below there.
But not sweaty enough that I would take my clothes off and drape them over chairs.
Yeah.
I think the people who wear this much Lycra to cycle to work are fooling themselves. They're just, because they're pretending they're exercising more than they are. I live in a bit of London now where there are a lot of cyclists, and they seem to be, they just sort of go in circles before they go to work. And it's just like, what are you doing? Like, go somewhere or don't go somewhere. But why are you going round and round and round needlessly? You're about to do that all day in your meeting room. So
how do you know they're going round and round and round?
Because they go round and round. It's a circle.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So now listen, I think Anon, this is really quite simple to rectify. You didn't need to write to us.
No.
You just say to the head of HR.
I know it's medium size. Will they have a head? They might have somebody who doubles up as HR. It might be them.
Yeah, might be them. But they would have said, I'm sure. Just get rid of all of that. Now, as for the man who hasn't cycled in since, you just say to him, I'm sorry, mate, if I offended you with my sweaty ballsack comment, but please don't stop cycling.
I think all Anon has done is kind of shamed these men into, realising they look a little foolish.
I think Anon wants to be a cyclist but doesn't know how to go about it.
Well, buy a bike.
Yeah, that's going to help.
And don't bother with the Lycra. Just don't bother. Have the Wangers been in touch about this at all?
I have a feeling that they will have.
I wonder if this meeting room ever gets used.
As a meeting room?
Because I get the feeling it's one of those meeting rooms that has a glass wall, which is why they're seeing all the sweaty stuff. Because otherwise you'd have to open the door and go, yes, there it is, I'm looking at it now.
Well, if you open the door, you just go, whoa, what's that smell?
Yeah. Whoa.
Anna in The Hague says, I live in the Netherlands, the home of cyclists. Well, she'll have something to say. I've never had this issue. First of all, no one here cycles in cycling tights. Woohoo! How far are they coming from? Exclamation mark, question mark. People here simply cycle in normal clothes and there are no such issues. Maybe make fun of their tights to solve the problem. He's done that. I bet they're also wearing a helmet. Ooh. The Dutch will laugh at anyone wearing such things as cycling clothes and a cycling helmet.
No, I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted now.
You should wear a helmet. Joking aside, though, you are not being unreasonable. They are being disgusting. Start hanging your bras there as well and big underpants. That'll teach them a lesson. I think that will just exacerbate the problem. I mean, bring your whole laundry in for the week, frankly. Over the chair, duvet cover. We're going to need 4 chairs, pillowcases. Vanessa, also in the Netherlands.
Home of cycling, we now know.
We do now know that. A meeting room is not a suitable place for hanging clothing in general, as there could be guests or customers arriving. It's really not professional. Even if you remove the clothing before any meeting, the smell of sweaty clothing will remain in the room. True that. You can maybe suggest a drying rack placed somewhere in the building, maybe in a copy room, as that's warm, so the clothes dry quicker. You're assuming that the medium-sized meeting room also has an adjoining copy room.
Yes.
What do you think this company does?
Very little.
Mate,
I know they never have meetings.
Do you think they make cycling shorts? Troy, oh my God, we're going around the world now. He's from Philadelphia.
They love cycling in Philadelphia.
They do.
It's quite flat.
They do. At first I thought you're not unreasonable, but then I wondered, if this is just a meeting room, are you actually in there all day? If not, perhaps you can designate a drying hour for their gear and then ask them to pull it before meetings start. I thought your joke was funny, but as you say, you don't want to discourage them, so look for a solution. Thank you, Troy in Philadelphia.
For nothing. Troy's advice is, you should really find a solution. Yeah, we were hoping you'd provide that, Troy.
But at least he liked the joke.
Yes, that was a nice thing to say.
Mark in, Outinbridge. Outinbridge? What is it? Outybridge. South Yorkshire.
Booty Bridge.
Where is it? How would you pronounce it?
It's in South Yorkshire.
No, but how are you pronouncing it?
Right, greatly. Outybridge.
I'm marking Outybridge.
Outybridge.
I'm marking Outybridge, South Yorkshire. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Sorry.
That's incredible.
Sorry, Outybridge or Outybridge.
Yeah.
He says you could ask someone to devise a cycling to work survey to be sent out to all employees and ask the standard questions about who is cycling to work and why, but also add in some questions about the in-office facilities and whether they are adequate. And if if not, what is needed. This would give you and other staff the opportunity to highlight the already very obvious problem and offer suggestions such as separate, more out-of-the-way drying areas. This might also bring the problem to the attention of the shameless shorts exhibitionists, who then might change their outrageous behaviour. Good face. Mark, I just feel you're one of those people who wants to have a meeting about a meeting.
There is a meeting room going a-begging.
Yeah, I know, really.
Anonymous, thank you very much for sharing that problem, and hopefully the Wangers might have helped with some of their solutions. No time to rest on our laurels, however, because another problem is coming up very shortly. Wangers rejoice, you can watch us on your TV.
Hooray! If you have a smart telly, you can go to YouTube or Spotify and search for Wanging On.
Yeah, it's great. You can find our full episodes, all of them.
So you can binge them all, or you can watch us weekly, like a normal person.
This is the brave new world of visualized podcasting, Maria.
I am all over it. Stream Wanging on your smart telly now.
Letter number 2, is there an envelope? There is an envelope.
They never let us down, do they?
No.
Never, ever let us down.
Second class post is changing.
Oh, my goodness.
That's all I know.
Oh, we'll have to get into that.
I got a leaflet, but I didn't read it. But I read the headline. Second class post is changing.
I think what it means is second class post is no longer available.
Oh, is that what it is?
You just have to pay £17 for a letter now.
That seems all right.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Fine. Dear Graham and Maria, this is a really weird one, and I'm not even sure what advice you can give me or why I'm writing in. Yeah, why?
Plus ça change.
Oh, my God. But I really fancy my mother-in-law. Is that normal?
Ooh, great problem. Lovely. Keep going.
I've been married to my missus for a couple of years. She's my world. All good there. But the more time I spend with her family, the more my crush on her mum grows. It's not serious at all. I'm not in love. She's just a very attractive lady. She keeps in shape and has a great figure, plus she's very smiley all the time and has an incredibly pretty face. We all have a laugh together, and I find her very easy company. Like I say, it really is just a crush, and I'll never do anything stupid. I guess I just wonder how I can get over it and stop thinking certain thoughts. And that's from Dean, not my real name. You picked a good name, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Dean, I think this is how you get over it. Tell your wife that you fancy her mum.
Well, no, also, hang around a minute, Dean, and your wife's going to be your mom-in-law. So this is a lovely problem because the woman you're married to is about to morph into the woman you fancy.
Yeah, maybe you could have a twosome with a threesome.
No. That's a very awkward Christmas.
Yes. Especially if it doesn't go well.
Leg or breast.
I think you know that this is madness, Dean, and it's great that you've got a mother-in-law that you do find attractive. And I'm slightly again, although she's got a great figure, plus she's very smiley and has an incredibly pretty face. I mean, shut up.
You fancy her.
Yeah.
But I think, what's the only weird thing about this is that she's your mother-in-law. Because actually, we are allowed, if you're in a relationship, to fancy other people, to kind of go, oh, they're lovely, da-da-da. Because I think Dean has a handle on this. It's not serious, not in love. He just, a bit of a crush. She's very friendly.
And smiley.
And smiley.
Very pretty face.
And she's a body. Oh, God. Oh.
That does not suit you, Graham. You stop doing this immediately. I just have this awful feeling, Dean, not your real name, that one kind of, family event where you both have too much to drink, you're going to just blow it all up because that's what men do. And you say that your wife is I sound like a very bitter person. You say that your wife is your world and that, you love her and all of that. So just say to her one day, probably after you've had sex, your mum
I can't wait till you get older.
No, just say to her, your mum is really fit. If I wasn't with you, I would have a go at that.
Well, kettle on.
And see, and see how well that goes. Because then it's out in the open. I mean, you've made it out in the open to us. If you want us to kind of go, no, it's very common, and why don't you act on it and spoil everything for everyone?
But no, he's definitely no. I think Dean has that. I think he'd like to stop thinking the thoughts, and I think we know what the thoughts are.
Well, stop thinking them then. It's like we had a few little while ago about that old man that wanted to.
Oh yeah,
with a 20-year-old. It's just like, get over yourself. This is not going to happen. Find someone else to be the object of your wank fantasies.
Well,
that's what we're talking about, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That I think that's when he's having the thoughts.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the whole thing about those fantasies is that they are exactly that, fantasies.
But I think what he can do is, seriously, look for your mother-in-law in your wife. Because she's there. She has probably a very similar face.
No, but it's not that. It's not that he wants his wife to be the mother-in-law. He wants both. It's never enough.
But one is a fantasy.
Is it, though?
Yes.
Will it stay that way?
I think so.
Yes, Dean, it must stay that way.
It is. I mean, I think, in a way, Dean, it was almost kind of dangerous to write to us because it's made it real. Because you put the fantasy out in the real world.
Yeah,
and you're now listening to us talking about it.
That's one step away from making it a reality.
So I do think it is kind of dangerous. So try to shut it down. I mean, I think it's as simple as when you have those thoughts, change them.
Yeah.
Just go through your Rolodex and stop at another letter. Don't go for M for mother-in-law.
Think of Liz Truss.
Yeah.
Or Theresa May or somebody like that.
Yeah, someone really hot.
Yeah, someone really hot like that.
Yeah.
Should we see what the Wangers have to say about this?
I hope they've been respectful.
I think they will have been. Jude says, she's your mother-in-law, for God's sake. That should be enough. Just stop it.
That's good advice. I feel like Jude is somebody's mother-in-law.
Yeah. I think that was basically what we said, Jude. Helga the Horrible in Norway.
Regular correspondent.
Mm-hmm. If this is mainly in context of your encounters with your mother-in-law, then you need to limit the times you are around her until you've sorted yourself out. You must also ensure you're never, ever alone with her to avoid any awkward moments. Work on your relationship with your wife. Go through her childhood stories and photos. So your head reads the difference between her and her mother. Isn't there a father-in-law in the picture?
He's so hot.
No. The father-in-law ran off with his son's wife. If so, try and get closer to him and spend more time with him rather than the wife. Whoa. Really?
There's something I want to show you in the shed.
When you do straight acting, it's very disconcerting, can I just say?
It's a matter of sex with his father-in-law. How straight is it?
In your head. Tracy in Krugersdorp, South Africa.
Beautifully pronounced.
Krugersdorp, South Africa.
We've had this before, actually.
Have we?
Yes, I remember going Kruger. Yeah, we've done this before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know if presumably it's the same person in Krugersdorp.
Right.
I can't believe we've got two correspondents there.
Anyway, Tracy says, is your wife's name Stacey? Because it sounds like her mum has got it going on. Don't understand that.
That is very funny in Krugersdorp. In Krugersdorp, that would get a laugh followed by a round of applause.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Try it in South Africa and see if it's funnier. Is your wife's name Stacey? Because... Anyway, the fact...
Killed.
Yeah. The fact that your crush is growing makes me think this is more of a limerent situation than a harmless attraction that can lead to some very inappropriate, intrusive thoughts, especially when the object of your obsession is someone you can't realistically avoid. My only advice is to focus on her flaws and consciously challenge the fantasy. I mean, God, what is wrong with these men? It's like, if something is out of reach, you want it way more. And your mother-in-law is really out of reach. Unless you want to blow up your life and your wife's life and your mother-in-law's life with a massive hand grenade.
No, but I think actually maybe your advice, which I think you were being slightly facetious, but maybe he should do it, is
Tell the wife.
Tell the wife.
I wasn't being facetious. I was just saying you get it out. You get it out into a place where she's going to laugh at you, or she's going to say, "You ever dare touch my mum, I will kill you with my nail file."
No, but also I think she'll probably then tell the mother.
Of course she will. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that would be awful, wouldn't it?
He really fancies you. And then the mother will go, does he? Okay.
Yeah, and then she'll have more lipstick on next time she comes round.
Yeah.
And she'll be in her bikini, even though she's only taking the kids to school.
And she'll get her husband to build a tiny sauna in the back garden.
Why a tiny one?
Because there's only room for 2 people.
Anyway, Rob in Bournemouth has a lot to say, and I'm just going to have a deep breath. My advice is that he's probably being much harder on himself than he needs to be. From what he's written, I don't see a man who wants to betray his wife or run off with his mother-in-law. I see a happily married man who happens to have noticed that his mother-in-law is an attractive, kind, and engaging person. That's hardly shocking. I also wonder whether he's making the crush feel bigger by worrying about it so much. The harder we try not to think about something, the more attention we end up giving it. Instead of fighting the thought, perhaps he should simply acknowledge it without judging himself for it. As long as he keeps sensible boundaries, doesn't encourage the fantasy, and continues investing his time and his energy into his marriage, I suspect the crush will fade naturally.
I think Rob is rather wise. I mean, I know it was a lot of reading for you, so you're a Ginham. But
No, I think...
But I think he's right.
He is right, but also, how old is this Dean? Because can you not police yourself in the manner that you're meant to?
Well, no, because once you let a thought like that in, once you kind of, you're chatting away and then you just notice out of the corner of her eye, she's bending to pick the Sunday roast out and you go, whoa. And
stop doing that.
Then that thought is in your head now. And then she's a bit smiley and friendly to you and go, oh, she seems to really like me. And suddenly, there you go. Any more for any more?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm afraid there is. Lisa, you're human, so I don't think it's necessarily abnormal, but I think you'd be wise to refocus your attention on your wife and on yourself. Maybe when you look at your mother-in-law admiringly, you can focus more on the attributes your wife shares with her and how you can develop those same attributes in yourself to make your marriage stronger. Focus more on your wife's best qualities and compliment her on those. That's good advice. That is good advice. But I do feel that something is so appealing when it's out of reach.
Yes. Wangers, any advice? Because have you had an inappropriate crush? How did you cope with it? Do tell us in the comments below. We do love getting these dilemmas, so why not share yours? It's very easy. Just email us, wangingon@listen.co.uk. That is also where you send your...
Am I weird?
Today's. Go on, Marie.
Yeah,
Go on.
okay. Today's Am I Weird comes to us from Ellie, who says, Hi, Graham and Maria. Am I weird? When I get a new box of eggs, I get out my weighing scales and mark each one with the amount it weighs. I put the matching ones together as I eat my eggs in twos. If I have outliers, for example, 2 that are 68 grams, 1 that is 60 grams, and 1 that is 70 grams, I will make a recipe where the eggs require cracking. Thus, in my head, the weight no longer has importance. I do this because when you cook boiled eggs together at the same weight, they will cook at the same speed.
Oh, I get it now.
I have attached a picture of this week's eggs, which are quite a disappointing set. In the circumstance, I will settle for cooking 66 grams plus 68 grams at the same time. My partner thinks I'm strange, but I'd like the judgment of the professionals, and that's you two.
Oh, here's a picture coming in now. Looks vaguely obscene.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like that one about the cycling shorts and the sweaty ball sack.
Oh, isn't it? Now, who wrote this in? Oh, Ellie. Ellie, I mean, I wasn't interested in this. And now I look at the picture, I'm thinking, how amazing that one of the eggs is 72 and one is only 63. I mean, that's a whole 10-gram difference. That's what hen did that come out of?
I can't engage with this conversation.
No, like I say, I was not interested, but now I kind of am. Do you know what? She's kind of sent this picture in so we could admire her beautiful marble pestle and mortar.
Is that marble or is it wood?
Oh, maybe it's wood. Maybe it's wood. And there's a nice stone thing there.
Yeah.
It's a lovely kitchen. Ellie, look, you're going to keep doing this till you become busy. And and then it's going to stop. Because this has to be the least important thing in your week.
So I don't think it's weird, but I think it's very obsessive. And I don't actually see the reason or the point of it.
Yes, I mean...
I really don't see I read it out and I wasn't paying attention.
Well, because the 264s will cook at exactly the same
What? I mean, how much difference does a 10 grams make in boiling water?
You'd be surprised.
I'm going to say none. I'm going to say none whatsoever.
Also, the other weird thing about this is, how did it start? Like, what weird moment was there when she opened 2 eggs and went, oh my God, this one's raw, this one's hard-boiled?
I'm thinking that Ellie has had this weight obsession with things for a long, long time. I'm imagining Ellie has probably even done this on the weighing scales and put her breasts on to see if there's a difference between
there always is, isn't
10
there?
grams difference with my breasts. I can't boil either of those. It seems to me that, if you're one of these, there's an obsessiveness about it, which, I would say weigh them and go, that's interesting. But to mark them and then make sure you do them in the right order or whatever that order was. I read it. I didn't pay attention.
But also, I feel like, yes, it's just you've got to do it. It always makes me slightly worried for someone. You might do it you might look at the eggs one week and kind of think, dear God, that looks much bigger than the others. I wonder how much it weighs.
Yeah.
But
for a point nothing of a second.
Yes.
And then you go, oh, a shiny thing over there.
Yeah. I think, 1, how did it start, Ellie? And 2, when will it stop? Because it's going to stop. It has to stop. Won't it?
You don't think you're weird doing it. You carry on doing it. Your husband thinks you're strange. But maybe he secretly thinks that's kind of cute.
Were you slightly surprised there was a partner in this scene?
The partner is a chicken.
Stop weighing my eggs, bitch. You're giving me a complex. They're all my children. I love them all.
Now her husband is American. He's an American cock.
chicken who lays eggs.
Yeah.
She's a lesbian with a hen.
She's lesbian. Yeah. Okay. Lesbian chicken.
Lesbian. We can't top that. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Bye. See you next week.
At least Am I Weird brings a curtain down on this fabulous edition of Wanging On. I wonder if Maria's going to tell us something now.
I don't know. I will have a look and see. Despite what Ellie says, we are not professionals or experts of any kind. So if you need genuine help, please seek it out from the proper channels. There's a link in our Instagram bio. We're at Wanging On.
Wanging On with Graham and Maria is a platform media production, and unbelievably, we're going to do this again next week. Goodbye.